Okay guys, this is Cruise Roy. Guess what I did? This is my cp3 I got up for sale. Nobody really wanted it, so I figured the other day I'd take it out for a fly, and I'll show you the video. Oh! What? Oh! I was trying to trim her out and idle up and bent the shaft. So I did some damage to the brand new blades, and it knocked off the horizontal stabilizer, and the two knight heads are gone, but I'll do that. That's pretty easy. I don't need to show you that, but what I wanted to show you was if you had a shaft that's bent, instead of buying a new one or trying to find one sometimes, you could bend it back. So let me take this thing apart. The canopy I painted, as you can see, takes a good hit with that rubber coating on it, and painted up. That didn't even get hurt. Luckily I had the fuse mod on here for the motor. That definitely popped, so I wouldn't, because if they don't pop, what happens is this motor was full blast and idle up, it strips this gear right down to nothing, but the gear's fine. As you notice, it's not the gear that's got problems here. I think the feathering shaft, or they call it, Esky calls it the horizontal axis rod, I guess, axius. So anyways, let's start by taking it apart here. I was just taking off the ball links. I was having a little trouble with lighting, so let me put that back. Alright, so I was loosening up the feather shaft, and now you gotta take the blade grips off. Oh, there went one of my... Alright, take the blade grips off, make sure we have all the parts in there. Make sure all the parts are in there. Okay, that looks okay. No cracks in the blade grip. Still got bearings. Alrighty. Alright, now try to get this other blade grip out. Okay. Now, oh, I'm missing a piece here. Where is it? There she is. Gotta make sure you get that. Alright. Need that piece. Alright. Now, I'm not quite sure if I bent the head. Oh, let me get this piece again. What I mean is I'm not sure if I bent the main shaft. So let me put this back on. Alright. Okay, so it's going to be hard to can I spin this up, I think. I'll have to do that. I'll check that after I get the shaft back here. Alright, so now we have this. Here's a wee bit of a problem. So luckily these the ball remover, link remover tool has like a little spot that's carved out for the feathering shaft or main shaft. It's got a little notch in there. So now we can loosen up Alright, I have a bad Allen wrench here. Trying to do this and aim the camera at the same time. Okay. That Loctite works good. Let me try this one. Okay, it's coming, but Loctite's got it pretty tight. Alright, so once we get this out, we can start straightening. Just gonna get the blade grip off. Very important to get the blade grip off because it'll break something else. Alright, there we go. Blade grip looks okay. It got whacked a little bit, but it looks fine. And we're going to save this piece again. Don't know what that's called. Goes on the feathering shaft. Now, I don't know if you can tell. It's just a slight bend. It's not really bad, but it was causing a little bit of vibration. So we really need to straighten it out. What you do first is you roll it along the table. You can hear it like tumbling, you know, and that's how you find the bend, you know, and see, there it is. I found the bend. It's kind of right here. Alright, now what I have here is I found a tile cutter, a manual tile cutter. It's been working good for the 450s and all that, different types of shafts. So what you do is you put it in here and try to find the high spot. But this was like the worst feathering shaft I ever had. See that? I'm going to touch it up here a little bit. Alright. It looks like it's kind of bent in a few spots. So what you can do is kind of line it up and move it until you feel the grip. I do it by feel. Alright, how are we looking? I don't know, it's getting a little better here. Alright, let me try this now. Now what I do is if I can get it in the light here, I'm putting it on a spot where I know is bent, and I'm trying to turn it, and you can feel the handle move as you're gripping it. It's kind of a feel thing. That's tight. Now I'm lifting it up, find the high spot, give it a little bit of pressure, and see how that works. Alright, like I said though, this was a pretty bad one. This got, well, it wasn't really noticeable, but now it is. We're getting there. Let's play with it a little bit here. Got all the time in the world. It's cold out. No night flying for me. I have trouble flying in the daytime. Alright, I'm happy with the left hand side. I'm going to play a little bit more with the, let me grab it directly by center. Oh, found my friend a magnet. Let me go directly to center here, just checking it out. Just to make sure I don't have a lower high spot, which I do right there, I think. Now, people have asked me, how many times can you do this? I don't know. The steel's pretty soft from esky. You know, they've melted down probably 400 or 500 Chevrolets to get that. And due to recycled metal, it's a little stiffy here. Trying to do this with the glasses in my eyes, my camera. But this don't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna go by feel a little bit again here. It's not much, I'll tell you. This does get costly with the cp3. It's got one of the crappiest gyros I've ever seen in my life. That's why I was selling it. I kind of moved on to 450s. They're a lot more stable. But she is a good little bird. It's been through a lot, I'm not going to lie to anybody, and it's going to go back on eBay. And we're going to get rid of it. Give her a new home, let someone else play with it. There you go. What do you think about that? No magic up my sleeves. That's the original spindle that you saw earlier. I'm happy with it. It's starting to get a little burned. So what I like to do is I'll put a little bit of this gun oil on it. It's just like sewing machine oil. But now we can actually put some parts on here.